Deji Adeyanju knocks Tinubu for Nnamdi Kanu's continued detention. To my dear listeners, before I go into details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. So a quick one here. We all know Deji Adeyanju to be an activist and a lawyer. So this is Deji Adeyanju that actually come out to speak on Nnamdi Kanu's continued detention. Let's see what he says. Good morning and welcome to today's news. A human rights lawyer, Deji Adeyanju, has called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, and other freedom fighters in detention. Adeyanju said there was no reason for the continuous detention of the IPOB leader, especially as the court of the land have freed him. In a post made on Facebook, Adeyanju wrote Tinubu should have released Nnamdi Kanu since. Continuing Buhari's lawlessness is disappointing. Despite the judgment given by the court for Kanu's release, the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari and that of President Tinubu is yet to release the IPOB leader. Diverse groups and individuals have poked a hole in the arguments of the federal government. So, to my dear listeners, that's not much, and we've come to the end of the context of the news. So, before I move down to the comment section, well, I'm in support of what Deji Adeyanju says, that Nnamdi Kanu should have been released a long time ago, ever since Tinubu has emerged as the president of the Nigeria. But what I really observed is this, that Tinubu is actually following a lay down legacy in which Buhari has already made. So, like I have always been saying, that politics is a dirty game, and which they would have to collaborate together even before he can release Nnamdi Kanu. We all know Buhari to be a cunning man, same as Tinubu too. But I feel the reason behind the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu, Buhari is behind it. Buhari is behind it. So moving down to the comment section, the first comment I ever says Ori Burukul is fighting his head. Kanu is held for treason. Was it Tinubu that got him arrested? Clout chasers. Another commenter says, is detention actually hinders the Nigerian government's ability to extradite Simon Ekwa, who is a pure criminal? Moving on, Fulani cabals destroying the progress of Nigeria are the ones giving Tinubu troubles not to release Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu, and the others who are sentiment against the Igbo tribe, forgetting that he who is holding you down is also loading himself. A quick one here before I move on. Let's not forget that the problems that is going on in the southeast, if Nnamdi Kanu is being released, the problem will reduce, because there are some set of people that are using this IPOB motive against the progress of the stuff. They are using the motive to play, and they were using it in a wrong way, causing mayhems, constituting nuisance, causing problems all the way around. Moving on. If not that black people are monkeys, how can an amalgamation that expired since 2014 is still keeping the different indigenous people together in Nigeria? Another commenter says that is why Nigeria is a zoo. Can a president ignore court judgment in civilized climes? A comment to says Tinubu release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally now. Is that man speaking authoritatively? So a comment to says another comment to says, I reiterate it again that Tinubu's hand is involved in MNK incarceration. He was an integral part of Buhari administration, same as insecurity in Southeast. Once the safest part, the APC government turned Southeast now unsafe place, but Southeast will definitely come over challenges all on her by her enemies and their Igbo stooges. Another comment here says, tell him, if you go here, God please forgive us our sins and deliver us from all these tribulations facing us, the masses of this contraption called Nigeria. And the last comment here says, President will free Kanu and it is going to be a political negotiation between the Southeast people.
Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.